Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we're going to be talking about the NBA slate for Sunday, April 7th. We have a massive 13-game slate. Very excited to get into this. We've got 4 plays for you. Before we get started, though, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks yet, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to match your first deposit. And same thing goes for Underdog. Just use code BACKDOOR, and they're going to give you a deposit match and an instant pick'em special. There's a link in the description of the video if you guys are interested in signing up for those. All right, so these are the plays that we're going to be taking. I'm going to be going with Luka Doncic over 51.5 PRA and Brandon Miller over 28.5 PRA for both platforms. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm taking Grayson Allen on both platforms for over 2.5 assists. And same goes for Jabari Smith Jr. I'm taking his points over 14.5 on both platforms as well.
All right. Well, before we break these down, if you guys haven't checked out Daily Grind yet, they're our official sponsors. So if you're interested in trying out some of their DFS tools, just use code BACKDOOR and they're going to give you 25% off your first month. You can go to dgfantasy.com or go through the link in the description of the video. But yeah, we love their tools. They're really great. We like the DFS optimizer in particular is just super helpful for this type of stuff that we do. All right, so let's get started with Luka Doncic. This is getting really exciting in the West. My gosh. I'm really hoping that the Suns can just stay in the 6th spot. And I would love it if the Timberwolves slip down into the 3rd spot. And I kind of just want the Mavericks and the Clippers to have to face each other in the first round. But anyways, this is all playing into that now. So 226 over under tomorrow. The Mavericks should be able to get this done against Houston. They're favored by 7, so we'll see. I think Luka's going to show out. He has an incredible history against the Rockets. Let's hop over to Outlier and take a look. So this line looks high when you just look at his last 5. He's only cleared it twice. The matchup is it's Luka Doncic. The matchup isn't really that important, to be honest, but it's still it's a pretty juicy matchup. They're 18th in points allowed and 13th in rebounds allowed to point guards, and then they're 1st in assists allowed. So he's probably gonna have to be scoring a little bit more than he normally would. But here's what I really love. Look at this head-to-head. It's just beautiful. He's gone for 59 or more in 5 straight matchups against them. And so I'm feeling really good about this. I think this is just set too low. I think it'll go up tomorrow. But anyways, that one's a pretty easy one. And that's at the same line, 51.5 on both platforms. If we hop over here to the DFS optimizer, we can see they actually, since this updated, we were getting it at 50. Okay, so it's updated now. They do have it favored to go over at 51.88% odds to hit, and it's at a minus 126. You can see some platforms are already bumping this up to 52.5. So I think this is going to start to head in the in the direction of being bumped up. Hopefully Prize Picks will keep it around a little bit longer so everyone can jump on. But Daily Grind has this at a minus 126, and everyone that has it at 51 has it at a minus 120 or higher. So feeling good about that play. And then jumping over to Brandon Miller for his PRA. I mean, if you guys watch what he did in that last game, it looked incredible. I'm surprised he only ended with 32 points, and that was against a very tough team in the Magic. So I think that he's been kind of in and out of rotation, dealing with some injuries, missing a couple games here and there, and I think he's ready to show out for the rest of the season. He played so good. I think he put up almost 20 points in the first quarter. So this is a tough matchup. Obviously, Oklahoma City. They're 3rd in points allowed to small forwards, 3rd in rebounds allowed, 3rd in assists allowed. But we have a lot of significant injuries. SGA is out, Gordon Hayward, game time decision, Jalen Williams out. So a lot of their defensive anchor pieces are out. They're still going to probably win this game, like the Thunder. But I just think this is a good opportunity here for Brandon Miller. And yeah, I mean, the last time he played them, he went for 36 PRA. So I'm feeling really good about this line. And is it still at, it's still at 28.5. A lot of these other platforms have it at 29.5. Let me jump over here real quick on the DFS optimizer. So yeah, they have it at 52.24% odds to hit the over at a minus 129. And I think it's a similar situation to Luka. I think this is going to go up a little bit. everyone that has it at 28.5 has it at minus 125 and higher. And we already have some platforms bumping it up to 29. So I feel great about these two plays. And if you guys are interested in checking out Outlier, it's an awesome statistical analysis app, and they're giving all of our viewers just a 7-day free trial. There's a link in the description of the video if you guys want to check that out. All right, Jordy, I'm going to pass it over to you, bro.
All right. Yeah, man. So before I get into my plays here, I just want to quickly tell you guys about Chalkboard. Chalkboard is a lot of fun when your power's not out and you actually get to play it. Today I had like the weirdest day. It was my fault we couldn't get you guys a video for yesterday's slate. My power went out for like 3 hours and I had to get rid of a bunch of food in my fridge, so that was not entertaining at all. It happened to be like the hottest day too today, so that was just terrible. And then my internet was down for a while because their power was out and it took them a while to get everything up. It was a nightmare. But anyway, Chalkboard is a lot of fun. It's another prop betting platform just like Prize Picks, but you can alter your own lines. So you can take like Grayson Allen's assists at 2.5, bump it up and get a higher multiplier, bump it down, get a lower multiplier. It's a lot of fun. You can get up to 100x. You can bet as low as $1. Use code backdoor at checkout. The link is in the description for that. Let's get right into these plays here. So I've got this Jabari Smith Jr. for over 14.5 points. I love this matchup for him. It's going to be, I think, a pretty easy matchup. I mean, he's hit this in 5 out of 7 head-to-heads. The last time they played them was on the 31st of March, and he went for 28 points. So, I mean, he's done this 13 out of his last 20 games, 7 out of his last 10, 4 out of his last 5. He did it against Miami, which was a very, very tough matchup, and he got it done just barely, but he did it against them. So, he's been a stud from the beginning. I mean, this guy is so random because he'll either give you like 20 points or he'll give you 20 rebounds and assists. It's like one or the other with him. Sometimes he'll give you both, and he'll put up like a monster game. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Jabari, and I think this is a decent matchup for him. 21st in points allowed, giving up 25.1 a game, so he shouldn't have any problems there. Still no Thompson. He's probably not going to play. He's a game time decision, leaning towards let's see here. He's expected to be back in, so I don't think that's really going to affect Jabari much. I mean, it's a different position anyway, but it will take away some of the scoring opportunities. On the other side, nothing too crazy. Derek Lively's out, so that always helps, getting one of those good defender bigs out of there. But yeah, I feel really good about this play here. So I'm going to be taking him for the over in this matchup. He's also done this 33 out of 71 games, so not like a crazy amount. So I like his points in matchup dependent like games. So this one seems pretty good, so I like it here. If we go to the optimizer here, I had this pulled up. Let's see. We've got him at, it's favored to go under. Wait, that's not the right Jabari. Sorry. It's favored to go over. That's Jabari Walker. That is bait. Don't take any Jabari Walker unders right now. I swear to God. I've taken like 4 and gotten burned every time. But this one's favored to go under or over at a 51.58% chance and almost a minus 130, minus 128 across the board pretty much. So feeling good about Jabari. So we're taking him on both platforms here at 14.5. So hopefully that stays that way. If I quit yapping, it will. And then we got Grayson Allen for over 2.5 assists. I love this play. This is just one of those plays that he can just get done at any given moment. And Booker's scoring the ball at will again too, so that always helps. I mean, this game is going to be very tough. Zion's a game time decision, which helps. So no Damian Lee. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's hit this in both head-to-heads. The last time they played was on the 1st of this month, and he had 4. So he had 4 potential assists and got all of them done. So I mean, he draws a lot of attention though. That's the thing I love about Grayson's assists is he gets a lot of people open, because if you don't cover him on the 3, he's gonna torch you. So that's kind of why I like taking his assists. Great matchup. 21st in assists allowed, giving up 6.6. So that is like a soft spot in the defense. So yeah, I feel really good about this. 12 out of his last 20, 7 out of the last 10, 3 out of his last 5. He didn't get it done against Minnesota in that last game, but I mean, it's Minnesota. That was a really low scoring game too, but they ended up like getting ahead pretty quick on them. That was just a crazy game. But yeah,
he was scoring so much in that game.
Yeah, he didn't really need to. But over under on that game is a 222 with a 6.5 point favorite to the Suns. I think the Suns are going to win. They're on a roll right now. Like, the West is so interesting with how these teams are going. But yeah, let's look up the optimizer here for his assists. His assists are favored to go under. They always are for some reason. I mean, they like never like to juice this play over. This is like the best matchup you could ask for, and it's favored as a 51.21% chance to go under. I just think it depends what he's doing. I think if he's scoring the ball like a crazy amount, he probably might not get it. But if he's getting locked down by them, he might. So just go with your gut on that one. I feel great about it. I've already got this play locked in and everything. So those are the two I'm going with.
All right. Well, if you guys are interested in checking out our Discord, we've been having a lot of fun. The community's been caching just because we all work together. So there's a lot of options and plays to tail in here because there's a ton of people posting plays. So if you're interested in checking it out, it's about 50 cents a day. There's a link in the description. Once you go through that link, just go up to server subscriptions and then subscribe to the, I believe it's the Hall of Fame tier. Once you subscribe, it'll unlock all the channels, and then hop in community chat, let us know you're new, and we'll kind of show you around. But we hope you guys have had a good weekend and enjoy this massive slate tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.